Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Background Noise, episode 506, and I am HydroxideAnt. We are joined by Chance.
Hi.
And our first time guest, Gianna, aka Guess-A-Girl.
Hello.
Chance, I wanted to ask you pre-podcast, but I definitely didn't. Should we, just for fun, take Gianna through the old questions that we used to ask first time guests?
Yeah, sure.
Do you remember what they are?
No.
Okay, cool. So,
Not
we used to
really.
do a few of these things, and I feel like you could have answers for them.
Okay.
So, the first, we have, there used to be 3, but I don't remember 2 of them.
Okay, great start.
So, the first one is, hypothetically, you are trapped on a deserted island, and your only company is a mermaid. Is the mermaid top half or bottom half fish?
Can it be John Cena from the Barbie movie?
Can it be what?
John Cena from the Barbie movie, because he was a merman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want John Cena, and he was top half man, bottom half fish.
So you don't want... So I just want you to think about it for a minute, though. So, like, think about this. You're just hanging out, and you see someone with, like, really long legs approaching you, and you're like, ooh, look at those legs. And then, blub, looks at you, blub.
So this is a world where I only see the bottom half of a person walking towards me?
Well, you pretend it's a movie that only focuses on the legs at first. So you want you want bottom half fish.
I think that would be
That
what I
is
have
like
to go with.
the 99% answer. Is the
Not to be a basic bitch, but
yeah.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I think only one person had ever picked top half fish. I want to say it was Canadian Jordan.
Not to be confused with German Jordan.
No, there's actually like 3 or 4 different Jordans that have been on this show.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Was there a German
Not an
Jordan?
uncommon name.
No.
No, it is not.
No, the other Jordans had other people's names before them because of how we knew them.
Gotcha.
Which might be a little toxic, but that's okay.
No, it's like when you're in middle school and you refer to your crush as like pineapple or like baseball, or like you just create random stupid nicknames instead of actually referring to them as what they actually are.
Did you do that?
Yeah, did you not?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hey, Chance.
in our high school friend group, we had so many people with the name Nick. So, of course, it eventually became like Fat Nick, Smart Nick, Dumb Nick, and then Dick Nick, because he was kind
Dick
of a dick.
Nick.
Yeah.
You know, we just had names for all the different Nicks.
You know, Nick the Dick.
And Nick the Dick.
Yeah.
Because he was a dick.
Friend of the pod.
Oh, Nick the Dick was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know which one it is. I know the name of, like, one other one. I'm not gonna, like, say their last name, because, but there was so, Chance and I have met twice, as well say, is, you get an origin story here, so,
Get in the lore.
yeah, to get into the lore of Chance and I. Chance and I met playing TTT.
Okay.
And we were revolver buddies. We both really liked the revolver in the game, and we were the only 2 on the map that would actually pick it up.
Because it really wasn't that good.
No, it
was
really
gonna
sucked,
say,
but we
like,
just kind of liked using it.
Yeah. Felt like Rick Grimes, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick Grimes.
I'm Rick. Actually, Chance so many times would say, I'm Rick Grimes, and then would shoot someone. Yeah.
Oh, Coral.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oral. Anyways.
And then the second time, we were... Okay, so I'll take us on a little path. I knew someone else from TTT, and that person introduced me to other people to play a game of Payday with, and that was Potato Salad Derek and Dusky Meteor. And then after playing like a round or 2 of Payday, we were like, hey, I really like Counter-Strike. You guys like Counter-Strike? We like Counter-Strike. And then we moved over and started playing Counter-Strike, and Counter-Strike is 5 people teams, Payday was 4. So in Counter-Strike, they invite someone into the lobby, and it was Chance. And we're just talking for a minute, and then we were like, I think we know each other. Or Chance was like, HydroxideAnt, I recognize that name. Also, hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Worst mistake of your lifetime.
You know, the funny thing is, too, that happened twice, the Counter-Strike thing. because it happened once,
If I had
and we
meatball for every
didn't
time
like
that
add
happened.
each other to our friends list or anything, and then it happened a second time, like 3 months later, and we
That's
didn't
destiny.
remember each other again
At that point, you
or
just
something
have
like
to.
that.
Yeah,
and then it was like, oh yeah, and then we added each other and became friends. And then it's been like I don't know 9 years since.
That's true.
And then you blinked, and almost a full decade passed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've met in person. We've cuddled. We've kissed.
It's true. All these things are
all the normal
definitely
things.
You talked to Chance 3 times and didn't want to die?
Yeah. So, like, here's the thing.
Like, Chance
I've always loved Chance.
bad.
Like, so that's the thing that, like, anyone can attest that I've always loved Chance. I always was a big proponent of Chance ever since the day I met him.
Big fan of Chance.
A big fan. Other people, so, okay. I wish Aries was here, because Aries could tell you, like, give you, like, a first-hand account. Chance now and Chance, like, 2014, very different people.
Am I gonna have to pull up a 2014 podcast?
No,
You shouldn't.
You could, but don't.
I was born. Do not go back.
you met Mark the other day. There was a
I did indeed.
There was a podcast
Yes.
episode with Mark and a previous lady friend of Mark, where I said something that resulted in him not talking to me for a year.
Oh no! Oh no!
So, like, it was a type of thing
The power
because
you
we'll
hold.
go with like we can say it. It's not anything too like crazy modern day, but we were like Mark and I were like 17 at the time, I think, maybe 18.
Prime douchebag.
it was probably like
Yeah,
18.
I think 18. You're right. So and Chase is a few years younger than us. So we're just all in chat. This was the first time Mark and Chance were in the same call. I'm
Oh, the
pretty
very
sure.
first call. Too.
No, it wasn't. It was the first time that his lady friend and I were in the same call.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why.
I had no-
great
I-
first
Mark.
impression.
I
Okay.
had known Mark for a while already.
Apologies. You want me to move this
Yeah,
stuff?
probably.
Okay. Sorry. We're rearranging. And yeah, like modern day, I don't think it's bad at all. Chance just like said, "Hey, Mark, do you fuck your girlfriend yet?" And I remember
they'd been dating for like a month or two, I think, or something like that.
like probably 4 months plus.
oh, like that long.
Probably.
Damn. Okay,
I think so.
So they had been dating for a little while, and
Yeah.
so I just made that joke, and she was not happy with it.
No, I remember like outwardly joking, like, haha, and you say that and they leave, and then they actually left. I'm like, oh no. That's not good.
So
It's
which
like,
Rachel
haha,
was
leaves chat.
2.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you heard about the name.
Yeah, the multiples. Yes.
The multiple
Yes.
Rachels. Yeah, it was.
An abundance of Rachels.
Yeah,
And he's
'cause,
just got a thing about that name.
So I will, just because Mark is not here to defend himself, I'm gonna say the line that Mark says when someone says that. And Mark says that Mark asked out plenty of girls who were not named Rachel in that time frame, but only the Rachel said yes.
Okay, so maybe people named Rachel have a thing for people named
That's
Mark.
that's why,
Might
you
be
know,
the defining
my boy
factor.
isn't here, so I had to say it. You can be the judge, jury, and executioner if you really want to be, but I just
I
wanted
always
to
love
let
it.
you know.
Are these fictional people Mark asked out in the room with you right now?
No, as Gianna's like blinking fiercely to the person with a gun behind my head. Soppy.
But yeah, so long story short, I was toxic. I'm
A
still
little
toxic
toxic.
when Steve's here. So
It's true. Yeah.
Steve brings out the worst in me sometimes.
Do I?
Yes.
Just feed off of each other.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
It's not the worst out of anyone we know with Chance, though. That would be
Yeah.
Ferric.
Oh, Ferric. Okay, Ferric. He gives me revertigo. Okay, I become 2014 Chance fully.
Oh, that's what Vertigo means. You lost me for Vertigo for a second, I'm going to be honest.
Okay, so revertigo, great
that a
phenomenon. Very well explained in How I Met Your Mother. Of this phenomenon of when you see someone or hang out with someone that you used to know like a long time ago, you kind of revert back to the person you were when you knew them and talk to them regularly. Okay, so like, you know, you see an old friend from high school, you kind of start talking like you did in high school, or talk about like things that you did in high school. You know what I mean?
All right.
Okay, even though you may be a different person now. Well, Ferric brings out the absolute worst in me and just it makes me irrationally angry. Irrationally angry every time.
Yep.
And
Instantly enraged.
Actually, you see his
like
username?
Like,
Enraged.
Ruby,
You're right.
it's not like it's like you know, just immediately happens. He knows, okay, and he knows what buttons.
He's full aware what he's doing.
Oh yeah, he knows what buttons to push, and he fucking slams those buttons hard.
They push it. It works both ways though.
Yes, it does.
Chase knows what buttons to press for Ferric too.
Yeah.
They'll press each other's buttons. So like, I played on many Counter-Strike teams with both of them at the same time, and let me tell you, being in calls with them, that was hell. So like, I know. So that's why sometimes I'm like, all right, hypothetically, if hell exists, I've been there. It's Chance and Ferric screaming at the top of their lungs at each other.
So you just take the headphones off and
pretty
you just let it happen.
Well, the thing was, I was a role on the team called the in-game leader.
I don't know what that means.
Means I did all the strategies and was the one directing everyone where to go.
Oh,
so me taking my headset off was a really bad idea. So I
yeah.
never did. So
Explain it that
maybe
way.
that's why my ears were okay at the concert.
You're like, we're right in front of the sound booth. Are your ears okay? I've been through worse.
This is fine. I've had chance at like top decibels, so it's
Yeah, maxed out.
yeah. But this Chance is a good boy. Chance is a good boy.
I'll take your word.
Aries has made him into a respectable gentleman.
Female Aries.
Really
Yes,
whipped
female
you into
Aries,
shape.
not male Aries. Definitely not male Aries.
Male Aries also makes me irrationally angry. So
That's true. Yeah.
He's an
Enraged
interesting fellow,
multiple
isn't he?
times.
he makes a lot of
He's-
people irrationally angry, though. To be fair.
Yeah.
He's an interesting fellow.
He's very interesting.
Yeah.
One of the
He
most interesting,
is-
some might say.
He is very unique.
Yes, you never quite meet another person like him.
He's one of one. He's one of
Well,
one.
yeah, one of a kind.
Yeah, one of one.
One of one.
It's one of a kind.
He's a
Yeah.
collector type.
Yeah, if you get one of those, you do cherish it, but like at a
in
comfortable
intervals.
distance.
yeah. I do miss him though. I would like to talk to him again soon.
It's like a trading card, okay? Like a one-of-one trading card, okay? Because, you know, you like it when you keep it in a glass box on your shelf and you don't really interact with it. But if someone takes it out of the case, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
You know?
You like unsleeved it and like a toddler is running at it with scissors.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's like.
It's a safety.
Except it's a card running with scissors.
Oh God.
The card is sentient.
Always has been.
Always has been. The two spacemen.
Yep.
Meme. Yeah.
I made that joke the other day, and Aries had no clue what I was talking about, and I was like, Aries,
As soon as you said space, I knew immediately what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, this is probably one of my favorite fucking memes of all time.
So good.
Because every time I see it, I laugh so hard. Still, to this day. I've seen it fucking 10,000 times, and I still laugh. Belly laugh. Every
Is it
time I
funny?
see one.
It always has been.
Do you know what I started
exactly.
laughing about randomly the other day? I told you about it. Was I bought Chance's cats a toy, and it said shrimp fried rice on it.
Yes, you did tell me about this.
And anytime I see shrimp fried rice, I just hear Chance going, wait, hold up. So you're telling me that a shrimp fried this rice? And I just die every single time. It is, part of my soul
that's-
gets refreshed.
And jokes like that get Aries irrationally mad.
Oh, she hated it.
And I just
Absolutely.
intentionally, they've gotten dumber because I know it gets her mad. Okay, so like it'll be something so simple. She'll be like, "Chance, can you refill the olive oil?" And I'm like, "Wait, you're telling me an olive made that oil?" And she's like, "That one's not even good."
Just disappointed. I'm like, shit, that match, just disappointed.
Gotta shake. There you go. It's gonna be better now.
Appreciate you greatly.
Yeah. We have a big thing of Arnold Palmer that we're sharing.
Of course. You wouldn't
Chance
be
is
you.
a fellow connoisseur.
Yeah.
It's the biggest bottle of Arizona I've ever seen.
Oh, I've seen bigger.
Have you?
Yeah, they make like the gallon ones.
Oh, you know, you got a point.
Yeah.
I take it back.
You know, that's still a bottle, right?
That's not a bottle. That's a jug. That's a bottle.
So what
gallon
is a
is
jug if not just a big bottle?
If it has a handle, it's not a bottle. It's a jug. But if it's a bottle, it's just a tube.
What if I rip the handle off?
Well, like in a jug, like it's the handle is built into the jug.
Yeah,
shape.
but what if I take like what
But
if I
it's
cut
still,
the handle off?
It's still in the jug shape. It's
Yeah.
still a jug.
Well, now the handle's gone, right?
Yeah, but it's
so it's
still
not
a jug.
in the jug shape anymore,
But it's still in a jug shape because it's just a jug without a handle now. It's still a jug.
which becomes
Do
a
you,
bottle.
I know. Have you ever seen a gallon jug before?
Yeah.
It looks like a jug.
Yeah.
Even if you take off the handle, it's still
It's
a jug.
bottle now. It's a weird shaped bottle.
The canteen, actually, now.
Actually, you know what? I'm on the bend on canteen. Canteens where we can shake them. There.
All right.
Shakes. Okay.
It's good canteen.
Thank you.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think when you take the handle off something, it just takes the UG away, right? Because like you have a mug, right? So it's just an M if it's a
just
cylinder.
So what about a?
Wait, a jug is just a G.
Oh, it's a J. It's a J.
Yeah.
Something, Gianna, I've never asked you before, and this actually is a very important question.
Oh boy.
How do you the image that moves, spelled GIF? How do you say that?
It's a GIF.
You said what?
It's a GIF.
A GIF?
GIF.
Okay, GIF. I thought
Not
you
like
said
the
GIF
peanut
at
butter.
first.
Not like the peanut butter.
Okay.
It's not the peanut butter. It's a GIF.
Ooh, okay.
Are you sure about that?
I'm
GIF.
positive.
It's GIF. It's GIF.
My Tumblr days, I
GIF.
went through the trenches.
It's GIF.
It's GIF.
Yeah. I thought you said GIF at first,
No,
and I was
it's
like,
GIF.
no.
No! Not the peanut
No,
butter.
not a
Nope.
GIF truther.
I might have overthought it at first, and it might have sounded like GIF.
Yeah, I was like,
but it's definitely GIF without the T.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I went through the Tumblr trenches. It's okay.
Okay, good. Yeah.
If it was
worried
GIF,
for
it
a
would be with a
second.
J,
Yeah.
like the peanut butter.
Oh, I didn't ask you the second question.
What was the second question?
Second question for new time guess was same scenario as the first one about the mermaid,
Okay.
except it's a centaur.
Okay, but like
So top half horse or bottom half horse?
that's just BoJack Horseman.
Well, if you want top half horse, yes.
Yeah, I don't want to set horse.
Well,
That horse makes me
this
so
horse
sad.
wouldn't. Not all horse. Not every horse is depressed.
Rehab was supposed to be a second chance.
It's true. So we could have a
Am I
very
the only one on that side of TikTok?
non-depressed
All right,
horse. So, what if it's a happy horse? It's a happy horse regardless.
Okay.
So you either get like basically person with horse head, or normal centaur where it cuts off at their
You
waist.
see, I want to go with the normal centaur too because like, could you imagine like going on a ride into the sunset on a normal centaur?
I can imagine it, but I also can
Exactly.
imagine like being
Piggyback
piggybacked
ride?
on.
Actually,
Like,
yeah, the piggyback might be a good idea too.
yeah.
Then you got all that mane hair in your face.
But if you were on someone else's back, you'd also just have human hair in your face.
People don't go as fast.
That's a good point.
That's true. Well, oh no, so this would be human legs they're working with though. So
Right, human legs don't move as fast as horse legs.
so what I mean
Yeah.
is, this is completely agreeing with my point of we're riding piggyback on a person that's just a horse head, and you have the mane hair in your face.
Mm-hmm.
A person would all have hair in your face and go in the same exact speed.
I'm still gonna go with the regular centaur.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're both basic answers. Okay.
Listen, man.
No one ever wants to
if
be
it ain't
like.
broke.
No one ever wanted to answer like I want top half horse because look how goofy this dude is.
I don't want to make fun of the guy. I want to have like a good conversation.
Yeah, but
Can't-
what if he could just go
conversation with
nay
BoJack
whenever
Horseman.
he wanted to?
Nah.
No, okay, that's fine.
Also, the Percy Jackson in me pops up, and I'm just like, nah, that's not what a centaur looks like.
What does the centaur look like in Percy Jackson?
Like a regular centaur. I can't betray Percy Jackson by saying I'll go with the reverse centaur.
Whoa. It's just as much as a centaur as the other ones,
Is
okay?
Is it?
Yeah, it's half horse.
Or the Taurus-en?
All right, how does a centaur wear? How does a centaur wear pants?
Very carefully.
One leg
Where
at
do
a
they
time.
go?
One leg at a time.
Where do they go?
Yes.
All right, do they go like cut off like at the bottom, or is it just like
It's over the
wrapped
tail.
around the butt?
It's over the tail.
So wrapped around the butt, kind of, with a tail going out. Okay.
Because otherwise,
What kind of piece of clothing would it need? Because a
onesie.
shirt would go up to its waist.
You're looking for a
It
onesie.
just wears 2 pairs of people pants.
2 pairs, but isn't there like there's going to be like its tummy exposed?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, yeah, not every
Does
pair
the
of
centaur
pants.
have 2 stomachs?
That's what you have the shirt for.
Because they would have human stomach here and then horse tummy under.
I have 3 stomachs.
That makes so much sense.
I barely have a stomach.
Oh well, yeah, that's also true. If you balance out, you have 2 stomachs each.
Stomachs don't work.
No, they do not.
Very true.
My stomach doesn't work.
Neither does mine.
Yeah, Steve and I have very defunct stomachs. Steve and I share a lot of same and or similar food issues.
For very different reasons, though.
Different reasons, but like
Yeah.
it's the same like
Outcome.
Same, like,
yeah.
sick
Stretch.
food.
All right, chances stretched. Hydrate. You need to hydrate.
Yeah. Tony, did you ever see my cookie recipe?
I did. I really want to try it.
Yeah.
What
Wait
else
for
did you
cookie
do?
day.
Big stretch, hydrate. Ow! Ow, my little face. They just went like across my face.
Got bitch slapped.
Oh, and also 3 quacks.
Bonus
suddenly
quacks.
I always do bonus quacks for 3.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. Posture check. Alright. My posture gets a little straightened here. Now I actually have a witness to see how that,
Can confirm he is doing everything he's supposed to be doing.
Yep.
Did he
Are you
straighten
sure
his
about
posture?
that?
I'm staring at him with my own 2 eyes. Can confirm.
Was he in a C shape before I did the posture
He,
check?
Yeah, it was
you know what? I
very-
can't confirm that as well.
Yeah, it was in
He
a
looked
very
like the
essential-
shrimp.
Yep.
He did indeed.
You're the comfy shrimp. Good.
My sister
Wanna make sure I
had a
didn't waste
baby,
that.
And then the baby didn't have any legs, and so I took the baby. And did anyone know Shark
What
Tale?
baby are you talking about?
Do you remember that scene from Shark Tale?
Oh my god.
I remember Shark Tale. It's the movie
And
where
my
Will
sister
Fish is a
died, so
shark,
I had
is
to
like a
take
little
her
fish
her
guy,
baby,
right?
And the baby didn't have any
You said
legs.
Will
Will
Fish.
Fish. He said Will
Did I say Will
Fish.
Fish? Yeah.
Will Fish.
Will Smith was a fish. Is what I
Yes,
meant
there
to
you
say.
go. Will Fish was a
I mean,
snake.
you got what I meant by Will Fish at the very least. I just combined everything.
Will Fish.
Yeah, when Will Fish smacked Rock at the Grammys or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I can't say Chris Rock because he's already has the inanimate thing in his name.
Justice for Chris Rock.
I think it was hilarious.
Oh, it was hysterical. I just hated how much everyone cared for like 3 weeks. I was like, that was the only
Yeah.
thing I could say. I was
It was
over
pretty
it.
fucking cringe.
Wins the MMA fight.
That's right. The way they blew it up, it might as well have been a freaking MMA.
Will Smith
fight.
would have destroyed, right?
Exactly.
I
Like
would
Will Smith
imagine.
would have.
Will Smith to slap the shit out of me.
Will Smith
I don't know.
slapped the shit out
it
of me.
depends. It depends how long of a training period, because I feel like Chris Rock would take training serious, because be like, I want to fucking do this, and I feel like Will Smith would be like, I got this in the bag. I'm not gonna train.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I'm picturing you throw both of them right now as they live in
No preparations.
like a fight.
No
the only people who
preparation.
prepare-
It's
with
Will
these
Smith.
things.
It's Will Smith by a mile.
It's Will Smith by a country mile, baby.
Yeah, not even close.
The only people who prepare for these fights these days are YouTubers.
Logan
They're about to
Paul
get
and Jake Paul. You mean?
Well, isn't one of them getting on a fight soon? Isn't that a whole thing?
Probably. I don't know.
But they've all been doing it.
But why?
Okay, so
like, why
it
is
can
that
be
the
good.
career? Why is that the career path? You become a YouTuber and now you have to beat up other YouTubers? Like, what the hell? Did I miss a
Like-
step there?
Because
I've
Bloodsport is entertaining.
I've watched both of the Creator Clash events. Okay,
They're good.
but those are also like fully charity events.
Like that, I understand.
So
like, okay, you're raising money
that
for charity.
I'm cool with. But like the whole fucking like oh, I'm a big YouTuber, so I guess the logical next step is for me to become a boxer. That's just bizarre.
Right. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Boxing as a sport just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I was a kid in high school who used to say that marching band was a sport, so I can't really define sport.
So,
Not a valid source when it comes to that.
well, technically, anything that has like a competitive aspect is a sport. Theoretically, that's why theoretically we say this. Theoretically, like chess is a sport. Because I'm pretty sure sport is defined as just something with competitive element.
Brain athlete.
Let's see.
That's why rifle skiing is a sport.
Okay, an activity involving physical exertion and the skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment.
Okay, so physical exertion. I don't think I would classify chess as a sport then, because it's
not.
mental exertion.
No. I guess not. I've heard people refer to it as a sport
definition
before.
would be marching band as a sport then. All right.
So that was... So I might be screwing this up, because that might have been the argument for... Because a lot of people would used to claim that cheerleading was not a sport. And cheerleading is a sport.
If I say marching band,
I think
I have to say
sport.
cheerleading.
It's 100% a sport.
Yeah.
Have you seen the flips and shit these people do?
Yeah.
It's true.
That's a sport.
Gymnastics is a sport, and gymnastics
that's
is
what I was
just
gonna
like
say.
fancy cheerleading. So
Gymnastics
or
is
cheerleading
just
is just
learning how to
fancy
fall
gymnastics.
right, and
Yeah.
that's also a sport.
they're very
If
much
gymnastics
sports.
is a sport, then cheerleading I think is too.
Yes.
By extension.
Yes.
It's just like it's like the
That's what I was
JV
getting at.
of gymnastics.
Yeah. Like, it's like gymnastics dance.
Like Just Dance.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just play Just Dance.
I never played Just Dance, but I played Dance Dance Revolution.
Aw, Just Dance was so fun, Blair, and I used to play the shit out of that every weekend.
Did Just Dance have to do...
It was the Wii one. It was where like you had the remote and you had to just like fake it with the dancer on screen.
No, I never played that. I
Oh,
only
it
ever
was
played
so
the one with
good.
the arrows where you had to step on.
No, that's the machine in the arcade.
That's Dance Dance Revolution.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the arcade machine. Just Dance was the one that you played on the Wii.
See, I didn't own a Wii.
You didn't own a
No,
Wii?
Dance Dance Revolution had a Wii game too.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
You had like a little a pad that you rolled out. We had it. We played that shit.
Oh, middle school me would have been all over that.
We, when we were younger, our gym, once a year, and I hated this, like, for gym class, they would roll out Dance Dance Revolution, and, like, they had
Like a
little
full-size arcade?
mats. Yeah, they had
Probably
mats
no-
and everything.
Oh, the mat. Okay, so
I
the
assume
mat-
like
Yeah.
a PS2 setup or something, right?
Yeah, it was more like a PS2, but the mats were legit. Like, they were,
Maybe
like,
not.
metal ones, I think.
Okay, so PS2, not the Wii. That's what we played it on.
Yeah, we played it at PS2. I hated that time of year so much.
Why?
Because I'd much rather be throwing dodgeballs at people's faces.
That's
God.
I got pelted in the face with a dodgeball one time. Oh my god. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like, pelted. Like, straight into the nose.
So
had
that-
to run into the girls' locker room to, like, recover.
See, when someone pelted me in the face with dodgeball, it just sends me in the crazy mode. And then I throw harder.
That's
No,
when
it
you
was
start
so
aiming for
hard
the
that,
head.
like, the entire...
That's what yeah.
the entire gymnasium went quiet when she just heard, ooh. Like, it was that. It was, like, the strongest boy in our year pelted straight at, like, the tiniest girl in the
So
year.
growing up, I was the person throwing in that scenario.
So imagine if you pelted the tiniest girl in your year at full force in the face with a dodgeball. That's what happened. Oh, don't laugh at that.
Because I know who it is. And, like, I'm just like, yeah, all right. Nah, I'm not too mad about that. I honestly, truthfully, in a competitive element, if headshots are legal, I'd throw it at everyone's heads.
Headshot.
But you weren't allowed to hit people in the head. You were out if you hit someone in the head.
You ever watch Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Yeah.
You remember the scene where it like snowed ice cream and then he like figures out how a snowball fight is and he's just running through the houses pelting everyone with snowballs? It's kind of how I imagine you in grade school when it came to dodgeball. Dodgeball! And just pelting people.
Yeah, just throw the shit. I disliked, like, the later years playing dodgeball because they took, like, the volleyballs away from us.
Yeah, they gave us the shitty balls.
They became, like, foam balls
Yeah,
instead. We used to have, like,
You were
big
playing dodgeball with
rubber
volleyballs?
balls and volleyballs that we played with.
That's not dodgeball. That's volleyball.
But no, you just
Oh.
peg the shit out of people with
Oh, that sounds
volleyballs.
painful.
I loved it. It was so much fun. The impact of volleyball hitting someone was so fun. God,
The
Hated
harder
gym
balls
class.
fly straighter.
they do. It's such a good. I would have played with fucking tennis balls or baseballs, truthfully.
No.
Tennis balls would have been interesting.
Have you ever been hit with a baseball? That shit.
Not with a
Yes.
baseball. I'm saying
I
tennis
played
ball.
baseball for over a decade.
You got hit by many baseballs.
Yes, I was just telling this
You got
story
hit
the
on
other
baseballs
day.
by purpose.
I'm a team fucking player, dude. I got hit by
Baseball?
balls on purpose all the
Okay.
time.
But that would not be fun for dodgeball because you can't catch those as
You
easily.
can catch a
coming.
baseball.
I saw a clip
at
of some
pitch
guy
speed?
catching a baseball with his bare
You
hand.
just use your hand.
Did I send that to you?
There's a reason there are catcher mitts, my dude. You can. It's gonna hurt like hell.
That doesn't hurt that bad. Because you got to keep in mind, these are younger kids throwing. No, at this age, they don't throw faster than like 60.
Probably not even.
Yeah. It
Probably
doesn't
not
start
throwing
hurting
faster
until it
than,
gets
like,
into
50.
the 80s.
Yeah.
And that's where I had to tap out.
Yeah.
Because I tell this story, Gianna's heard this story 8,000 times. She's going to be so sick of it at one point in her
I'm going to
life.
recite it with you.
I was playing a game. I was like 15 or 16. And the kid was throwing like mid-80s for his fastball. He hit me 4 times in one game.
Oh my
Sounds
god.
personal at that rate.
Yeah, he should have been thrown. Usually you're thrown out or told to stop pitching after like 2. Mm-hmm. I got hit 4 times, which I got hit the most, but I didn't get hit the worst. The kid who batted after me got hit in the head, which was kind of rough.
That's wild.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what they
I think
call
it-
wild pitching. Oh, he still
Jesus
pitched.
Christ.
No,
That's
after
so
the
fucked.
headshot, the headshot was the thing they took him
I
out
was going to
for.
say, if after the
okay.
headshot
Yeah.
they kept him
Yeah.
in, I would have questions.
I got hit all 4 times, and like I was able to walk for all of them except the last one. I got hit in, like the little ball on your ankle.
You mean your ankle?
Yeah, but like people refer to this entire thing as your ankle.
I guess, but like, the inside or the outside wall?
The ball
Ooh.
here, like on the outside. Where
Yeah, the outside ball.
I'm a righty, so I batted like this. Mm-hmm. And I took the ball like 85 miles per hour to that.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't walk. I made it like halfway, and then I was like crawling, and like and I had to stop.
You should have just channeled your inner flamingo and just like jumped the entire way.
The pain was. I felt it
Jump
throughout
on the
my
one that
entire
doesn't-
body.
It wasn't hit. And you'd be fine.
Like that.
Walk it
Uh,
off.
Bail out.
Walk
I'll catch
it
you later.
off.
All right, see you, Steve.
Bye.
Left your channel.
But yeah, that was a pain I felt throughout my entire body.
Oof.
Like,
Big oof, as the kids say.
yeah, one of the probably the most painful thing that's ever happened to me. I got kicked in the balls a lot growing up.
I'm just very enthralled with the fact that you think people still say big oof.
Big oof, as the kids say. I'm real hip with the kids.
Yeah, I can
How
tell.
are you doing, fellow youth? The youth
That's
terrify
what they
me.
say all the time.
All the time.
That you just sound like
I'm real hip and
Steve
with it.
Buscemi when he like is like with the skateboard and
Little
the
bit.
hat backwards.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Fellow kids. Yeah, but that was around also when I stopped playing baseball. That game.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the last games I remember playing. It wasn't the last game I played. But that was one of the things where my body couldn't do it anymore.
You're like, nah, that's gonna be it for me, Chief.
Yeah, honestly, I just like you hear how my body creaks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine if I continued.
Why don't you come on down? I'll give you a nice oiled up massage.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
I got a massage gun.
Ooh, those
Massage
are really nice
gun?
at the chiropractor.
Yeah,
Oh, are those
massage
the
gun.
okay? Yeah, I was picturing a gun and you were just gonna beat me
Oh,
over
I
the head
missed
with
that
it or
part.
something.
And if you want to get frisky, there's an attachment that kind of looks like a penis, so we can just. You know. It's kind of small. It's not very girthy, but aren't we all?
Listen, it's all about the motion of the ocean, I hear, right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what. Yeah, that's definitely it. That's what we all
That's
say.
what the kids say.
Yeah, it's emotion. Oh no, wait, why would you know that? Hold on, guys. I can't endorse that one.
This thing on?
What's that red button mean?
Why did you hit stop streaming and you're doing this thing called deleting the VOD? That's crazy. I don't quite get it. It's insane. Insane in the membrane. Well, that is on. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I haven't got us to the question of the week yet.
I was actually going to ask you about that if we if you actually decide on one.
Sometimes you're just like vibing, you're vibbing around, and so our question of the week this week is: where is your dream vacation, and where is someone you never want to visit?
Somewhere
you never want to visit. Someone I never want to visit. Probably don't want to visit.
Did I type it wrong or did I say it wrong?
You said it wrong.
You said someone. You said
no,
it.
I said where is someone you'd. I read it right.
You read it as you wrote it.
It's typed in the title as someone.
Yeah,
somewhere.
That's because I just read the title.
Yeah. Where is someone? Well, I guess if there is someone you don't want to visit, where that person would be.
Whoopsies.
Dream vacation? I don't know. That's a hard question to ask.
I want to go to Europe. I'm not picky about where in Europe. I just want to leave the country. I've never left the country. I barely left the East Coast. So any instance where I can, leave the state, I think I'd be happy.
Just leave the state.
I've left the East Coast once my entire life, and it was to go get cash. And I don't mean money. I mean the dog. My dog made cash.
He's a good boy, that Cash. He's my best friend.
He is. So I'm gonna need an answer from both of you for places you want to go and where you don't.
Okay, so go to Europe. I don't want to go to Florida because it's not safe there.
A hellscape.
It's a hellscape.
Okay. So the way this topic is gonna work is, for everyone who says it, I have a coin. And where you want to go is heads, and where you don't want to go is tails. And I'm gonna flip the coin, and wherever it lands is where you end up. So you get to go on a beautiful, luxurious vacation to Europe, or you have to go hang out with people in Florida.
Oh no!
So heads, and you'll know I'm not cheating on the coin flip because you're here.
I am here.
So it's in the air, and you are going to Europe.
I'm going to Europe.
You're going to Europe. Oh, congratulations!
Yay.
I'm not paying for it.
Oh shit!
Damn
it!
So Chance, need 2 places from you, buddy O'Palmer.
I was also thinking to say Florida as the place I wouldn't go, but I feel like that's a cop-out now. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, pick some
so I'm going to have to say I would never want to go back to Ohio, because I did go there once already.
Ooh, that's a good one. I wasn't a fan of Ohio either.
Yeah.
Granted, I went on a band trip.
It's a bad place. So I guess Ohio is the place I would never fucking want to go again.
Where was the place you wanted to go?
The Ohio marching
place
band.
That I want to go, I think, number 1 is Washington State.
Okay.
Go to the the national parks.
We'll see if George is with you. If we're going to Washington.
Please, George.
All right. So again,
come on,
Gianna's
it's
here
literally
to make
his name.
sure.
Come on, please.
Chance is going to an all-expense vacation to Ohio.
Eels. Unfortunate. I was going to say, you can have the Twilight trip. You can go visit Fort Washington. You can go meet Edward Cullen, Bella.
So they live in Washington State?
It's Forks, Washington.
So
that's where the Twilight series takes place, in Forks, Washington.
Let's put them somewhere else.
That's not how that works.
Let's put them somewhere else.
What if we just took the Twilight series and put it somewhere else?
Yeah, give it to put them in Canada somewhere.
Yeah, send it to Canada.
Okay, so mine's going to be a little bit more high risk.
Oh yes, I'm going to flip for you.
Oh.
You don't flip your own. That's cheating.
How's it cheating? I'm flipping a coin.
Cheating. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
All right, so the place I want to go is Japan. The place I don't want to go, North Korea. Ooh. Flip the coin.
Oh, God.
I'm going to Japan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I wonder what happened if I flipped it.
Museum in Tokyo. That's in Japan.
All right, so let's see. If I had flipped it, this isn't it, though.
No.
Oh. I was going to Japan no matter what.
Look at you.
Yeah. Chance?
Ooh, can I go to Tokyo Disney World?
Can I come with you to Japan?
I mean, you guys picked Europe and Washington State.
Okay, you know what?
Okay, but I feel like you're obligated to take me on your trip to Japan, so...
I'll take you both, yeah. Fine. Then I get to come to
Chance,
Europe.
we did it!
Hell yeah,
So no,
dude.
then fine. This is it. I get to come to Europe, and so does Chance, but we both also have to go to Ohio.
Ooh, we can see the marching band.
It's all of them.
I think that's
We can
a
see the
trade-off.
marching band. We'll make Ohio work.
What about a marching band?
The Ohio State marching band, the best marching band in the state.
You sent me a TikTok
I
about
did
that.
send you a TikTok about that. Literally the best.
So when I
marching
was
band in the
watching it, I'm like, I didn't know if it was a joke.
state. No,
Because it's Ohio.
It's genuinely the best marching band in the state because there's nothing else to do in that state except march.
Oh, true.
Except March.
Yeah. Well, that's
That's it.
Yeah, I don't know
You
if I,
march or play football.
I know I've told this story probably on the podcast before, but I think it bears repeating. The one time I did go to Ohio was for the Counter-Strike major. I went and had pizza. That was, I am not even exaggerating, it was almost just crackers and ketchup
Oh
with
god.
like, Kraft Parmesan on top. It was the most fucking disgusting thing I've ever eaten. And this place was also the highest rated pizza place within like a 20-mile radius. It had like a 4.7.
Vile.
Because you got to
Vile.
realize that our entire lives growing up, we've eaten New York and New Jersey, which is close to New York pizza.
A little spoiled, honestly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we have really, really good pizza here.
Boiled with
And
real
other
pizza.
places don't actually. Yeah. You can get real pizza, or you can go to Chicago and get soup.
No, I was gonna say like
Get
when my
soup.
uncle used to live in Chicago.
Deep dish pizza is
dude,
just soup.
disgusting. It's
Pretty
disgusting.
much.
It's a soup in a bread bowl.
Listen, I'll fuck up a bread bowl, just not when it's supposed to be soup, or not when it's supposed to be a pizza.
Yeah, the deep dish is just bread bowl soup.
They're separate things. Let them be separate.
Deep dish should be
things.
illegal.
It's true.
It's illegal in most states, actually. That's why it's not in Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Like
in
17 countries.
Jersey we in Jersey we had to trade off deep dish pizza for pumping or for not pumping our own gas.
I got pissed off about that today. 'cause the
That's a
guy was
good
like-
trade. I'm sorry.
I actually got out of the car when I was getting my gas pump today and took it out myself because the guy waited like 10 minutes and I was like, I can't wait anymore. I have places to be. He kept ran up. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm literally the only person here, my guy.
Yeah.
It's been 10 minutes. Like, I need my card. I need to leave.
Give me the card. Give it to me.
Like, I know you're gonna get in trouble, but like, why weren't you paying attention? Please, I have places to go. I'm sorry. And I'm from Pennsylvania. Like, I grew up in Pennsylvania growing up, okay? Like,
Things to do.
I know
people
how to
say.
pump and remove gas from my car. It's fine.
It's true. Hello, Colin.
You're not an
Pumping
idiot.
gas in here tonight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are.
I'm from New Jersey. That offends my religion.
It's true. Hey, Colin.
What's up?
Where is somewhere there's a dream vacation of yours?
Ireland.
Where is somewhere you would
good
never want to
choice.
visit?
Never want to visit?
Yeah.
I'd have to narrow it down.
You know, out of the
There's
all
so
the
many-
horrid abominations, pick one.
I'm gonna go with the controversial one. Japan.
You don't want to visit Japan. Interesting.
So like, Japan is very interesting to watch other people visit. I watch the offline TV blogs every once in a while. It's that I just do not. I think I would disappear and never be seen again. Not specifically because I would not be able to navigate anything.
You know what? You got a point there. I feel like it would get very overwhelmed very easily if I was just thrown to Japan and someone said, all right, figure it out.
Well, speaking of being thrown in Japan, for this question of the week, I have a coin here. Heads is the place you want to go. Tails is the place you don't want to go. Depending on the flip of the coin, is where you go. The only person so far to lose and go to the place they don't want to go is Chance, who is going to Ohio.
Sorry, James.
Oh my god, that's even worse than Japan.
Oh, much worse, yeah.
I
So-
don't even think they're comparable.
Dude,
It's
I had a
not even
coworker-
a competition, dude.
I had an old buddy of mine I used to work with who moved there for like 2 weeks and then moved back, and he never wanted to talk about it.
I wouldn't either. I went there once and I never want to fucking hear the name.
He said
again.
never fucking
Okay,
again.
so the coin flip. And Gianna is here to make sure there's no
That's true.
chi doodles or anything. The coin's in the air.
Nothing sussy.
Colin, in this scenario, would be going to Ireland.
Yay!
Yay.
Chance is the only one that lost the,
Sorry, Chance.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck me, am I right?
What are the
especially funny
chances of
'cause,
that happening? Am I right?
You know, I think
I'm
if
gonna
we all
fucking-
collectively worked harder, we could a chance on a bus to Ohio, right?
I'm gonna lose it, dude.
How much? All right, I have a question. Okay, I'm googling something, but do not say what this is out loud, because for doxing purposes.
Bus from where I live to Ohio.
Yeah.
You know, if you schedule it far out, probably not that expensive. If you're scheduling like a couple months out,
Oh, that's not bad. For a bus? That's not bad. I would cry, but
anywhere from $35 to $170,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
See,
A couple
and we're
months out,
not
you can get
saying
cheap.
this.
oh yeah.
'Cause- See, the funny thing is, like, as much as I like to meme on Ohio, I would rather be there than like almost all of the, and most of the Midwest. If I'm being honest, Ohio.
You'd rather be there than almost all what?
Most of the South and most of the Midwest.
I disagree.
Ohio is just close enough to civilization where it's not. It has a worse rep than it should.
Ohio?
Yeah, but I've been there. Civilization there is garbage.
Dude,
There is no
okay.
redeeming qualities of Ohio.
Have
I'm
you
sorry,
been
there's
to the
not.
South? Have you been to the Midwest?
Bitch, I live in the South. Okay?
Don't dox yourself. Wait, I know where you live. That's not the.
It's the South.
Fine,
It's technically the South, but it's not, the deep South.
Southish.
Yeah.
Was it part
So-
of the Confederacy? Yes.
Oh, maybe
Okay.
maybe don't be too proud of that.
Chance, I'm talking more like Georgia, Mississippi, Florida, fucking Kentucky.
Not going to Florida.
Let's save all the
Yeah,
states
definitely
around
not
where
gonna-
Chance is.
I
actually like that idea.
Order.
Yeah, I just like the idea though. If you had like said every southern state except the one he lives in,
I said
that would have been
three.
great.
I'm not trying to
No,
dox
I'm not saying you were, but I said it would be very funny if you did.
Look, all I'm saying is I would trade Mississippi and Arkansas for fucking Puerto Rico and Guam as states in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah.
And you know how
I
long it
don't
would take
see
them to
any.
actually notice?
Who's to say?
I don't know.
See, they'd have to put on Clem's truck, and Clem doesn't have enough money to get the fucking brakes fixed. He drives it anyway, but there's not a lot of convenient trees to crash into on the way to the news store.
Very specific story. Did this happen to you? Are you Clem?
Look, Colin cannot confirm nor deny where he was 10 years ago.
Please don't send me back.
Clemen?
You know, down here in the southern parts of the United States, we
We
our brains go on the fritz every now and then, so I quite forget what I'm saying halfway through. Is that a fly? Oh, it got hit by the fly trap. Guess who's bringing dinner home?
What the fuck?
Like, we exaggerate, and there are stereotypes.
I love how we all just let you go on that, right? Like, yeah, no, Tony, where are you going with that?
Only fucking place in the United States where I do not feel. That's not true. I feel less guilty being very stereotypical, because there are pockets of civilization in most of the big cities, not all of them, and then there are just waves of people who I just disagree with fundamentally on like what reality is.
What reality is, yeah.
Like there's no other way to say it. It's just I perceive the world and the facts in such a radically different way that I just don't want to be around them.
Yep.
That's
I
fair.
wish them health and happiness, and I hope to God they open
you
their
don't.
eyes someday. But like,
I was with
I'm
you until
sorry.
the health and happiness.
okay, I'll rephrase it. I wish all the non-neo-Nazis and non-Klansmen health and happiness.
There you go.
Okay, I'm with it now. Yeah, that's the statement I can get behind more now. Those ones can
And I wish the others speedy death. Anyway.
Oh, you just weird.
yeah, they can have a pineapple shoved up their ass for all I care.
Hey, yo, some people are into that.
Yeah, that was a whole running
God.
bit
I'll try
last
to do
night
that.
for Digimon.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I must have been asleep for that part.
Probably good.
Well, thank you for forcing me to shift position in my chair from that image.
I'm suddenly uncomfortable.
No, don't make that joke.
Now you have to.
Mm.
Now you have to.
Say it. Please
Well,
say it.
Chance was uncomfortable because he didn't
Yeah.
have a pineapple.
Of course.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Yeah.
It's all about the adjustment.
Yeah. Just when you're used to
I'm
it.
just saying.
It's a big stretch.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
dear
you.
God.
That's good. That was good.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Wunderbar.
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 Alright, that's my joke. See you guys next
It's
week.
a Volkswagen.
Oh, it is polluting, yeah.
yeah.
There's so much pollution.
Oh, yeah, it's much pollution. I can't do an accent. I don't know what I'm trying.
Yeah, you
know
just
the
have to
funniest thing
imagine
about-
you're German.
I can do a
You know the
beach girl
funniest thing
accent,
about that
but-
whole controversy?
Which one?
There was like
Volkswagen
significant
pollution.
evidence that literally every other major company was doing the same bullshit. It's just that
And
they didn't
nobody
get
cared.
caught,
Yeah.
and no one gave a shit.
Yeah, they figured this out.
Did I know?
The Volkswagens were lying on the emissions test.
Ah, yes.
Oh, that wasn't my favorite part of that whole scandal, though. There was you know how we all like to default to Nazi jokes when talking about Volkswagen for obvious reasons.
Yes.
I used to drive a Volkswagen.
So
I had 2 Volkswagens, actually.
when the big scandal broke, they were also caught attempting to later on they were caught attempting to fund a study that would have forced monkeys in airtight cages to be hooked up to exhaust pipes to measure the effects of the exhaust.
You kept
at that
adding
point-
words to that sentence that just
That
got
sentence
crazier
kept
and
getting
crazier.
worse and worse, and I just didn't think it was possible.
At no point did I know where that sentence was leading.
This is corporate America, baby. Everyone wants to do that.
But that was Germany.
Technically, that's
Capitalism,
corporate
baby.
See,
Doesn't
no,
matter.
see, yeah, that's the thing.
In
Don't
service of corporate America.
drop the America. It's just corporate. It's fucking
Oh, yeah.
capitalist.
No,
Capitalism, baby. God, eat the rich.
I love
It's
capitalism.
fucking got mineism.
Eat the rich.
Got mine.
What do they taste like?
Probably caviar.
Not good.
I don't know.
No, Kobe beef because they eat well and get massages.
Fair point.
Oh, I like that. It's really well thought out, actually. Yeah.
This is where we find out that you're actually secretly a cannibal, and that's why you know.
I don't.
Colin, run.
Immediately
I don't
leaves
wear-
the chat.
I don't wear nearly enough disarming Midwestern sweaters to be that evil.
Listen, I'll fuck up a good sweater, okay? I don't care what kind of serial killer look I'm giving off. I'm cozy, damn it.
It's really interesting too. I was taking a class called the Criminal Brain, and the professor was really should have just been called the fucking psychology course. It was a lot of fun, but it was also hilarious to me. Just like the proportion of like people who were just there for like the serial killers and crap. Which, to be fair, we did a lot of. It's just kind of funny to me that like we do like a lot of like serial killers, serial rapists, like like true crime drawn from the headlines. This is what's fucked up with them shit. And then like the second half would be like actual like brain mechanics and stuff. And like it was always just funny to me like the class energy just fucking always dropped off a cliff. Like just talking about Jeffrey Dahmer versus talking about Jeffrey Dahmer's brain.
Toppy.
Sometimes I miss college just for the fun classes like that, and then I remember how much debt I'm in, and I'm like, actually, I don't miss college that much.
College sucks.
Yeah.
Be honest.
I'm not paying back my student
So
loans.
if
You can't
I
make
ever
me.
If I ever hit the like lottery for like a lot, like if I hit one of the big ones where you just don't need to work, your kids don't need to work, your grandkids don't need to work,
Yeah, fuck you,
Stupid
Mike.
amount, yeah.
I would probably either move back up to New Brunswick or near another college and just start going like taking classes like casually just to learn shit.
Oh, I
The
wish
shits and giggles for it.
Yeah,
like-
I always have said that too.
Yeah.
And at that point, you could just go for fun too. Like you would never have to like.
No, I
turn
wouldn't
in
care
an
about my grades or
assignment.
anything
You wouldn't.
either.
You like who cares about
Well, no, you
like
could go
tests and shit? You would just go for fun.
Yeah.
Learn.
So Aries' dad works a job in which he gets severely discounted tuition
Nice.
at the local college. So he has like legitimately associate's degrees in pretty much every fucking class or every course they offer.
Honestly, that's pretty cool though. Like that's a
Yeah.
power
He's
move.
in-
You walk into a man's office and he has like 50 associate's degrees just plastering the wall like
Yeah.
wallpaper.
He's in his mid 50s and he only just stopped going to college like 2 years ago and he misses it.
Like I
At that
don't.
point, I would have them made into a suit that I would then wear to all like events.
Yeah, why not?
Just
Why
fucking
not? Yeah.
flex on people.
The most expensive paper suit ever made.
Well, I think, yeah, if I ever won the lottery, I would go back to school just for fun.
I'd like to.
Like, there's just a
Why
lot
not?
of things I want to know. I would learn.
Because like
You
that's
could just
one thing
take all
that
the fun
drives me nuts
classes.
about college. I think that most people that have been have one or two elective courses that they like treasure having
Yeah.
taken.
Mhm.
Just because like you could take like, I mean like it might have been for some stupid requirement bullshit, but like you actually had a choice, and it felt so much more
So
special,
nice.
Right?
So
That was my
nice,
intro to
those
acting
classes.
class. It was so stupid, but I had so much fun in it.
I took an intro to acting class in high school, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I had to wait till
loved it.
college.
We
I
did
was in the
improv
theater kid.
Thursdays and Fridays. Improv was so much fun.
Remember rule threes.
It's a writing rule.
Yes, and.
It's a writing rule. It's also a comedy rule.
There you go.
General rule of life, I would say.
3 strikes.
Fun fact: we're still not entirely sure why the number 3 is so satisfying. That's actually a
it's-
debate that's going
It's a
on.
Tootsie
It looks
Roll
like a butt or
commercial.
boobs.
1, a 2, whoo, a 3,
Okay.
crunch.
Yeah, or that.
Take
But
chances
also
on
boobs.
something too.
You guys joke. I had a psych professor bring this up and be like, "Yeah, it's still like the people that are passionate about it are actually really passionate about why the number 3 fits their theory as to why it makes us go like."
I like number
And what-
7 better than 3.
Seven is the second most popular.
Why is the number 3 so special?
This is a core answer, so.
Is that how you say it, Quora?
Yeah, I think so.
I've
what
always
I've
called it
always thought.
Quora.
What do you say?
I thought
Quora?
Quora.
Quora.
Quora?
Quora?
Quora.
I've
Like
never heard it out
query?
loud before. I don't know.
Like a query, a Quora.
Yeah, I don't know.
So this seems like.
I'm sorry,
3 is
query
the smallest
Quora
number
sounds
we
like
need
the
to
speech
create a
impediment
pattern, the
insult.
perfect combination of brevity and rhythm.
I'll be right back.
Dot. It's a principle captured neatly in the Latin phrase. Insert Latin phrase here. Everything that comes in 3 is perfect. Or
It
every
says
se-
trium perfectum.
Yeah, that one. 3 is the smallest number we need to create. You said that already. Oh. Everything that comes in 3s is perfect, or every set of 3 is complete.
3 is the smallest number needed to create a pattern. The
Oh, no,
perfect
Eunice.
combination of
That's
brevity and rhythm. It's
It's a pretty
Oh.
biased answer.
it's
Were you
personal
born in the 3rd?
creature in Latin. Yeah, okay. Wait, why?
Look up number 3 numerology.
Number 3 what?
Numerology.
Wait, this would be easier.
No, not numerology.
Why?
I don't know what numerology is.
That's like astrology crap.
Yeah.
Number 3 has always...
Do you not like astrology?
No, but I don't want to talk about it, so we're good.
Okay. I like astrology. That's why my brain went to numerology.
The number 3
It's an omen of
is-
creativity, communication, optimism, and curiosity.
is the number 3. I always think it's interesting that, like, who decided?
The stars. And philosophers of Greece. Numerology background. I don't fucking know. I don't have all the answers for you.
It just as like a talking point. You
Oh, by
What
the way,
if that was the answer you got every time you asked a question? It was like, I don't know, read a book.
know? Yeah.
Any of you
What's
guys
that?
play Cyberpunk by any chance?
No.
No.
Oh. The new update just dropped and it's fucking wild.
I heard it was really good. Oh, okay. This part of actually the birth, life, death cycle being 3 actually feels like that
Mind, body,
could
soul.
have something to do with it. I just like the first one better as like a descriptive of because like
I like mind, body, soul
human
better.
life could be described in 3 portions.
Well, a human being can be described in mind, body, and soul.
That is true.
Who's to say?
It's true. Oh, I thought you were offering it to me.
Both, but
Oh, oh my goodness.
numbers. I was not a number person growing up. I am not a number person then. I was.
Do you have
not
a favorite number?
7.
Okay. Colin, do you have a favorite number?
55.
It's a good number.
Does that mean 5 is your favorite digit?
I guess so, yeah. I like multiples of 5s.
5 is an honorary even number.
Honorary even number because like 5 is 10 and 5 times no. Is it because like when you add by 5s it's 5 and then 0?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honorary even number. It's like
So
when you
it's-
change the volume on a TV, like it has to be either ending in a multiple of 2 or a multiple of 5.
That's not how I ever did that.
Really?
I liked even numbers just in general.
Well, but like the TV cannot be a 31. It has to be 30, 32, or 35. Or 34. Can't be 33 because 33 is not a good number.
Yeah,
When
that's
I was a kid, I wanted to be a multiple of 3 or 5, but now I just want it on whatever volume doesn't hurt my head.
actually that is the correct answer in modern day.
I like whatever volume makes the noise in my head stop.
Oh yeah, I'll do it. The voices in my head. Stephen Lynch gets in my head at the weirdest times.
Oh, is that Stephen Lynch?
Yep.
Still bigger Bo Burnham fan, I think.
Stephen Lynch walked so
Bo
Bo
Burnham
Burnham
can
couldn't
run?
run.
Inside destroyed me. I'm gonna get an inside tattoo.
Yes.
That's how you know something parasocial relationship. I don't know.
Inside was something that Colin and I bonded over when it came out. Trauma bonded over?
A little bit.
Good.
A little bit of trauma bonding, I guess.
Oh, man, it was good. I had to
It was
experience
something
it alone.
I hyperfixated on for like a couple months, and I'm still
See?
not entirely over it.
No, you,
My
I don't
Spotify
think
Wrapped
you
had
can get
multiple
over
songs.
it, right? Like it's just like
That funny feeling still comes up in my algorithm from time to time.
That funny feeling is a song I listen to when I need to like think about shit.
Yup, it's in my sad feelings playlist.
yeah.
The sad times playlist.
What drives me nuts about Bo Burnham is that the man is either the most like amazing liar ever created, or he is the bravest man on earth because he puts out like the way he like writes and like does shit is so fucking like personal and vulnerable and like intimate in a way that I don't think I could physically be with any piece of like I've tried writing before and that's always been my problem. Meanwhile, this man is out there like giving like songs about emotions you didn't even like can't even articulate.
It's really true.
God, I love Bo Burnham.
Like I
Like,
always talk about
what always
like
gets
there
me-
was a turn that he took at one point where his stuff started to get like actually like serious.
Yeah.
But like that's
But even his
that's
older
the
stuff, even his older stuff had like the underlying like ha 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 I'm joking, but also ha 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 this shit is fucked. Like
Yeah, they had it more like sprinkled in. But then to me, like at like what his special is about, where like you started to it was really at the surface.
But like
True,
that's the
that's
same
also what-
special where Jeff Bezos is the song. Like Jeffrey Bezos.
Yeah, that's
Jeffrey Bezos.
well, you also have to remember he's been doing this since he was like literally 14. Like he actually
Yeah.
did like he didn't just like his music didn't just grow up. He legitimately grew up as a person. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was a YouTube star.
It still blows my mind that people our age that like were just fucking around in their bedrooms are now like fucking people, you know.
It.
But anyway,
Stop it.
the thing with Bo Burnham that gets me though, imagine being so talented. Not only do you write the entire special of inside, direct, shoot, whatever, you also write like a handful of songs that don't really fit the narrative, but are just good enough to release a year afterwards, and could have been. I'm convinced one or two of them could have been just regular singles. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, the Biden song wasn't supposed to be relevant twice.
I don't think I know that one, truthfully.
They're really gonna make me vote for Joe Biden.
Oh, I have heard it. Never
Yes,
mind.
you have.
Sorry.
yeah. I still
So
love.
good.
I fucking love. I still think 1985 should have fucking charted in like on the regular charts.
1985. Which one is that?
What is it? White guy.
1985. White guy.
That was in the regular
think we
special,
stuck my
right?
head-
In 1985. No, it was in the.
No,
it
that
in
was
the
one of
unreleased.
the unreleased ones.
Was
It
it
was
really?
unreleased, yeah.
I just listened to that one so often.
I would want to be my dad in 1985.
That was from the other one?
Yes, that was from the unreleased. White guy
That
in 1985.
The only one I think, honestly,
Oh, no,
he
that's
should have found a way to cram in there somewhere. I think 5 years should have been part of the special somewhere.
Oh, I don't. Which one was 5 years?
It's the one where like
Look
he's
up,
talking about his relationship with
unreleased.
his girlfriend, but it's clear they're both kind of dicks.
Wait, what?
It's like the one with like the fuck. I can't even describe what. It's like a marimba, some kind of like. Just. Yeah, you guys have the internet. What am I talking about? Just look up 5 years, Bo Burnham.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. See, you got Biden, you got microwave
Oh,
popcorn.
wait, 5 years is, that's the song where they're dating, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I listen to that one all the time.
I don't think I remember that one.
5
fucking-
years, 5 years.
It makes me
It's
laugh because.
Oh,
like,
yes! I do remember that one now, yes.
That one makes me laugh because
Like,
like
myself.
I enjoy I enjoy songs about relationships where both sides are kind of assholes. Like,
What makes you think you're entitled to a dumpling?
If you wanted a dumpling, you should have gotten your own dumplings. I don't know
But,
where
like-
that goes.
she's an asshole because stealing food, but he's an asshole for not letting it go.
Right.
I don't know. It's just
You owe me one
something
dumpling
about
or
it
a
is
dumpling
very,
equivalent.
Like,
You owe me a dumpling or a dumpling equivalent.
Hey, I want this to be the beginning of the song, and don't ask me how to download this recording. Just like be an adult and Google it.
Just Google it and watch a
because
YouTube
if you
video or
don't,
something.
I'm just gonna Google it and.
So good. Oh my god, I forgot about all
Yeah.
this until just now.
For some reason, like I didn't click, but I listen to that one all the time. I've definitely heard all of these, but it takes. The way I work almost always is that like it takes
I need
like
a
a
refresher.
little bit of refresh that like someone has to repeat a lyric and then it's in my head.
I can't help it. I
What YouTube
hyperfixate
is
on stuff, so I always know titles and stuff. It always
See what?
bothers me. Oh, one sec.
Doesn't say that's like 300 names you're gonna scroll through.
Yeah.
That's
It's quite a few.
these are the subscriptions I've had on YouTube since 2013.
Well, I'm curious because I'm like, oh, I wonder what like mutual subscriptions we have. But I'm like, there's so many. You have so many more subs. Than
Also,
I do.
and I stopped subbing to people at a certain point unless they were like a personal friend.
Tom's
I'm
got.
back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
that's funny.
Hello.
My mom just like scared the shit out of me. Okay. She sends me a text and just says, "What's the closest airport to you, and how much is a flight?"
Hello.
Home. And so I immediately
No
that's why I was like,
context?
I'll be right back. No context.
Yeah. I hate
then I
when
called
people
her.
do stuff like that.
And then I called her. I was like, "What the fuck? What's wrong? What's wrong?" Like, you know, I'm freaking out. My grandparents are older. You know.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I was just wondering, you know, because maybe you wanted to fly home for your nephew's baptism next month."
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
And I was like, "No, I'm driving, like I always do." You scared the
So-
shit out of me, Mom. Thanks.
My dad does it all the time. He texts me. The other day, I got a text from him. Call me as soon as you can. I'm like, oh god. Oh
It's
god.
like what happened?
What happened? And I call him. Oh, I just want to know what time you got off work.
So
Why did you ask that?
this is like the same thing but slightly different. Like around a year ago, I just got a text from my mom that says you need to get life insurance.
Oh my god.
So ominous.
Oh my god.
That one's even more like.
She's like threatening to kill you.
So she states that there was like a previous text that was missed that like explained like, hey, just so you know, like this is you're around the age where I got life insurance and you and your brother should look into getting it. But I just got a text that says you need life insurance, and I told everyone I was with, I was like, hey,
should I be concerned?
if I go missing and I die, it's my mom, because
She sent me this very threatening message.
yeah, this I like came home like very like distant and like
Why do I need life insurance?
I was like, why did you tell me that? And she's like, oh, you know, just very happy and everything talking about
she
it.
like whips out paperwork from the doctor. She's like, we need to talk, honey.
Yeah,
It's like,
it
oh my
was just-
god.
it was still one of my like no, please
The
don't
way
ever
I would have
text
just
that.
immediately, if I had gotten that message like in high school, I would have just be under my desk setting a million question marks until my mom sent any kind of context. I'm like, please, for the love of God, tell me what the fuck you're talking about right now.
I was too afraid to reply. I was like, no, I'm just gonna have to.
Just gonna let this one fester.
It's gonna let it fester, and when I
Go
come
file
home,
that one away for
This
later.
can keep
just-
till I get home.
I'm just gonna be on my toes when I come home.
No, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the day and pretend this isn't my death sentence.
I was out at the bar
I'll
drinking at
walk
the
in
time.
with a knife.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
I was getting
Well, you
my
guys live in
drink
the
on.
south,
You know?
so stay strapped to get clapped.
True.
It's true.
An interesting story. Not actually interesting at all, just a great story.
Mm.
Yesterday for work, I had to go to like a picnic. Okay, and that was pretty much my entire work day. So I did nothing. I went to a
Nice.
picnic and sent like a tweet out. Okay, that was like it. Okay, because I had a dentist appointment in the morning and then went straight to this picnic. And then today, I had an office-wide picnic as well. So 2 days in a row of just fucking free food and not really doing much at work. Probably
And
the
getting
best week of
paid.
my life. And getting paid. Probably the best week of my life,
pretty
to be
good.
honest, which is very sad when you think about it and kind of makes me
relatable.
sad saying it out loud. Makes my life sound very depressing, but it was a very great week for me.
I mean, getting paid to do nothing sounds lovely.
Oh, yes, it very
my
much
dream
was.
job.
I would love to get paid to do nothing. It's actually one of my biggest goals in life.
wanna
to
get
just
paid in
eventually get
gum.
paid. Not in gum, just to do nothing.
Is
that commercial
is a Silva still in hanging around in chat by any chance? Because there's something I want to say to Silva. If Silva's here. I don't know if Silva is. Silva, I have something I need to tell you. If
Let me tell you
Silva
something. Let me
is
tell you
here,
something.
Wait, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
It's very important. So, if you're here, if you're not here, I'll just message you. But it's very, very important. I'm basically doing what the parents of what we were just talking about were doing to Silva right
Yeah,
now.
it's fucked up.
It's very important.
This
Like,
is abuse.
super important.
This is abuse.
I just don't think Silva's listening. Probably not.
No response.
No response. I'll give it a minute. Because maybe it needs to travel through the airwaves.
Who's to
Yeah.
say?
It's getting
Who's to
lost in the
say?
tubes.
I just have a very
the
important
tubes.
message for Sylv. You know what? I'm gonna do this too.
See, the internet doesn't travel through tubes. The tubes travel into the sharks, and then the sharks travel the internet.
God damn it, he's right.
That's why they call it a
Like
firewall.
mad at her
The
in
sharks
chat.
are afraid of fire.
Mm-hmm. I have something I've been meaning to tell you, Sylv. If not, I will just actually send her a message. Something
I think
very
you're
important.
SOL on this one.
So important. Like, incredibly so. After all these years.
After all,
trying to
these
say
years.
like the most dramatic things possible to like. Okay.
Yeah, I think
So
you're SOL.
very, very important that
Very important that you reply immediately. Sorry, Tony. Ruining your hopes and dreams.
Crush them. Crush them in
You-
itty bitty
See, there's your
bite-sized
mistake.
pieces.
Why do you still have hopes and dreams? It's 2023.
it's true.
True.
So if anyone was curious, the thing I was going to tell Sylv is happy birthday. It's Sylv's birthday.
Happy birth.
Happy birthday, Sylv!
Happy birth.
If Sylvie ever
birth.
watched a VOD of this, no, happy birthday.
Just know,
Happy birthday.
he didn't
If
forget.
it's your birthday today, happy birthday.
And if you're seeing this
I don't
after your
know.
birthday, that sucks.
Happy belated birthday.
You see this?
yeah.
We owe
Happy
you
really
how
early birthday.
Early birthday.
I think
for
it's
you.
really early then. Like
Because, like-
360 days early.
Yeah, you know.
Assuming they watch it in 5 days.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, they're owed 365 birthday punches.
Oh god.
That's a lot of birthday punches.
That's
This
too
is-
many.
Wear a
Yep.
helmet.
I didn't like birthday punches.
Me neither.
You guys get
I did
birthday
because I have a
punches?
little brother.
I guess that's a
and
guy
he-
thing. I didn't get birthday punches.
I had a little brother,
You don't
and
want
he
them.
always insisted on giving me mine, so I always gave him his.
Mine were from people at school.
Ooh.
God.
Teenage boys are feral.
Did I mention I was bullied growing up?
I was about to say,
Teenage boys are feral, dude.
well, see, you have a choice. You
I
either
hate
Boys
the youth.
suck.
you either
hate the youth.
become feral to deal with the other feral douchebags, or you get the shit kicked out of you. So most of us choose option A.
Yeah, I got shit kicked out of me.
And then you had me hiding in the band room behind the door, looking through the glass, like, what the fuck is going on out there?
Well, see, the funny thing is, like, I was bullied more in middle school. So by
Same.
the time I
That's
got
when
to
I got
high
the shit
school,
kicked out of me.
see, by the time I got to high school, I was much more of the take no shit variety.
Yeah.
So like like freshman week, we all had to dress stupidly, whatever. But when like a senior literally like knocked some books out of my hand, I fucking shouldered him into a locker.
I slammed.
You see, middle school is the worst for me.
In high school, I slammed up one of the kids. Long story short, in gym class, he like fucking threw a ball at one of my friends' heads, like intentionally, and actually like severely hurt him. Went to the hospital.
Oh Jesus!
Okay.
Oh, that sounds really bad, actually.
Yeah, it was like actually bad, and I slammed him up against the trophy case in the school.
Oh, you like fought this boy.
Oh yeah, the next time I saw him, he like said something to me, and I slammed him up against the trophy case in our high school.
Excellent.
And he
Yeah,
like
and
wasn't.
girls are the emotional ones.
I was just like, I'm not fucking dealing with this guy. This is like, it's over. I'm gonna fucking.
Well,
this
look,
guy. He's a
Oh,
fucking
there's
piece
a
of
difference
shit.
between guy
started
and girl
donating
fights.
about
Is
it.
guy
Oh,
fights
yeah.
usually happen. It's a one-time thing. It's done forever, and then whatever.
No,
Yes.
girl
We
fights
generally
fester.
Girl
don't go for
fights last your entire
They
lives.
fester and they never end.
we generally don't try to call each other's eyes out or make permanent damage.
No, go for the
Generally.
claw your eyes out, rip out your hair. I'm gonna punch you in the boob. Just
Like that is the funny
anything.
thing. Of all the high school and middle school fights I witnessed, if it was between two guys, no one went for the nuts. If it was a guy and a girl, went for the nuts every single time.
It was nuts.
Naturally, yeah.
Of course.
You know how
No.
many guys I kicked in the ball
I
in high school?
remember. We had. I'm not saying any names or anything because for doxing reasons, of course. But there was a yoked out of his mind teacher who, like every time there was a fight, was excited because he got to throw people, basically.
Hell yeah. That's me.
So there was a fight right outside of where he taught, and he gets to the center of it, and then he pushes everyone out of the way to get to it and goes, "Oh, we need a girl teacher," because there's two girls fighting.
Good for him for at least not fucking just going, all right, let's go.
Let's go.
I don't know. I see. I almost think it's more of an advantage to get bullied in middle school, so you take no shit by the time you're in high school. Because I fucking a dude I knew, we weren't exactly friends, but like we weren't. He was just kind of an acquaintance. Fucking for some reason, this was when I was a junior. It was always, no one knew who started it, but they were fucking nut taps were going around.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped abruptly when in the middle of the fucking first lunch period. Dude did it to him. He fucking backhands him. Dude lost a tooth.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh lord.
Jesus Christ.
We had a thing going on called Pass a Punch.
It was like punch buggy.
Yep, I remember that.
No, because it wasn't like you just got punched and then you punched someone else, but you couldn't return the punch.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then wait,
Oh, it's like no punchbacks.
Did they do nuggeting at your guys' high school?
Nuggeting is a classic.
They you grab steal somebody's backpack, dump it out on the floor, and then turn it inside out.
What the hell? No.
It's a classic
We
prank.
if we did that, it wasn't me.
That I feel like that would take a lot of time. Like, you know, it's
It
one thing
does.
when you knock a guy's books out of his hands and you just run off. Like, there's got to be steps in taking a person's backpack off them.
One of
It
my
always made me
favorite
laugh,
fights.
Well, it would be like someone goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, usually it's not like it. That was like an in the classroom thing.
Like you assault him. You just rip his
No.
backpack off his body.
I never assaulted them, at least.
It's really funny too, because I went to a Catholic high school, so like the discipline was a lot weirder. I feel like than even at like a regular high school. I don't have a lot of basis for comparison, but like when people got in trouble, they actually got like the school was like lax about shit. But when they actually went to nail somebody, like they didn't do half measures. Like you got fucking screamed at, you got fucking your parent. Like they did the whole 9 yards. I always loved the fucking teacher, the disciplinary fucking dean, Mr. Castellaro. Loved dude. Picture like a very old Al Pacino who would just yell so loud that even though you were like in an entirely different building, if he had his window
You
open,
still
you
heard
could
it.
hear him.
Yeah, Nick, I did follow the emote with my eyes and watched it go across the screen. Yes, and you're welcome in to come down here if you'd like as well, just so you know. I see you. You're right there.
Oh. Hiding.
Right there. Eating currently? Okay. I just wanted to make sure you knew that you're okay. Yeah, my favorite thing is during the podcast when someone uses emotes is that I can follow it because I have like my OBS up here, my main monitor. So like if someone puts an emote, I try to like follow it around the screen.
Just casually being idiots.
Casually, I'm a professional.
I'll have you know I work very hard at my idiocy, okay?
Very true. Don't we all?
Look, Chance, this level of brain damage can only be replicated in politicians and football players.
This level of dementia is only seen in politicians these days, okay?
Hey, listen, I work in politics. Don't get me started.
Just want to watch Mitch McConnell buffer one more time.
One more time, please.
3 times is the perfect comedy gold. We need one more time.
Look, I defend Biden. Like, I think he's done a much better job than anyone literally gives him credit for. And the fact is, he can't... He's the president, but he can't snap his fingers and fucking fix shit.
And kill Mitch McConnell, yeah. I wish he could.
Dude, I'm sorry. I am pissed. He is like 105 years old. He fell down the flight of stairs. How the fuck is he still with us?
That's what I'm saying, dude. A strong gust of wind might be able to take him.
Let's
out.
just
I'm
reset
saying-
the government.
I saw that headline and I'm like, oh shit, I don't have any money to prepare for my fucking party. And like, he never kicked it. Like,
He never kicked it.
I've gone on record saying multiple times, when he dies, I am throwing a party.
Listen,
Honestly,
none of the
I'll be
politicians
there,
are
dude.
dying these days. That's all I'm saying.
There's gonna be balloons and a
What'd
banner
you
that
say?
says
Too
"Ding
few
dong" to
politicians
Mitch's
are dying?
Not
these
enough
days?
politicians are dying these days.
Hell yeah, dude. Retweet.
A strong gust of
Honestly,
wind.
look, I don't know how political we want to get, but like, COVID should have taken a few more of them. Let's ourselves, all right?
Let's not kid ourselves here.
This is way too entertaining.
I'm just saying, like, They're older than God. They don't really take care of themselves.
No.
There should
Never.
be less of them walking around because of it. That's all I'm saying. Especially the ones that refuse to get vaxxed.
Listen, only the good ones are dying. What were those? Like Jimmy Buffett is dead. There was like other people who died right around him
Jimmy
too.
Buffett's not a politician.
No, but I'm saying like the
Goodbye,
good
Jimmy
people are dying, not the politicians.
president
Not the
of
politicians.
Margaritaville.
He's the president of Margaritaville. How could you? How dare you disrespect Mr. Buffett like this?
I tried to see what this
Put some
message
respect
is.
on his
Several
name.
strong gusts of W. My head's
No,
too
it's like,
big.
every time I get a notification from a news app that someone died, it's not someone that I want dead. It's someone that I adored.
My head's too big.
not a politician,
Wind.
it's-
It says wind. It's going to say wind. Yeah.
You know, I
Don't
keep
know.
thinking that the Queen died this year, but it was actually last year.
It was actually last year. You know, fuck
On
the
my
Brits.
birthday, funny
Good
enough.
riddance, Dave.
Oh, happy birthday! The Queen is dead.
Happy birthday.
Good riddance.
I'd like to direct those positive feelings to my Irish ancestors.
Hell yeah!
That's what I'm saying, Doug.
The president of Margaritaville. Sorry.
Several strong gusts of wind, and now a tornado siren has entered the chat.
It was quite an interesting array of people we got suddenly.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh no, no.
Oh god, what is happening to
The
this
tornado's
tornado?
getting closer. It's getting closer. Oh no, it's in the chat box. Oh, it's going away. It's going away.
Annie, it's a
Oh no.
twister.
Oh no. It's up. Okay.
It's a twister.
It's. No, that's clearly a tornado.
Well, yeah, that's what the twister is.
No, this is a tornado.
It's a twister.
Or twisters
Twist
and
his
tornadoes
dick.
not
Yes,
different
have
things?
you never
his
seen? It's from The Wizard of Oz, my guy. Annie Ann, it's a twister. It's a twister.
What the hell?
Twist his dick. Twist his dick.
Whoa, wait, we were on separate pages all of a sudden.
Look, I'm sorry. You leave my cousin Richard Stir out of this, sir.
Twist his dick. Twist his
I didn't know that tornado and twister are interchangeable words.
Have you never? It's The Wizard of Oz, my guy.
I've seen The Wizard of Oz, but I don't know.
Clearly not.
I don't know every line of the fucking movie.
Literally the most iconic line of the movie.
is we're not in Kansas anymore.
Okay, second most
Yeah,
iconic
that's
line in the
true.
movie.
Is
I'll get you my pretty
probably
and that
Annie
I'll
Ann.
get you my pretty. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Um,
I'm sorry,
it's
you're in
Annie
the
Ann. It's
wrong-
a
You're not.
twister.
You're not. That's not an
It's a
iconic line
twister.
at all.
You're losing this battle.
Yeah.
man.
Literally, no one else agrees with you.
I'm
There's a
sorry.
Wizard of Oz
I
that
loved
makes
The
no-
Wizard of Oz growing up. Or you know what? Maybe I'm a little biased because I watched that movie about like 4 times a week when I was a child. So
Look, all I'm
Okay.
saying is,
4
if this
times
was
a
The
week.
Wizard of Oz, there would be.
I
big
really
snow
like
made
The
of
Wizard of
asbestos
Oz.
falling on us. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
there's no like hanging munchkins in the background of the sets.
No, sorry, I missed. Who's dying
my
on
favorite
what
part of the
hill?
movie.
Gianna is dying on the hill that I can't even remember what line. you
Annie
said.
Ann, it's a twister.
Annie Ann's is a pretzel company.
That's her aunt.
If it wasn't, if it wasn't for the Annie Ann, that line would fit better in Twister. The movie
I
about the
genuinely thought you were gonna say that. Oh no, Annie Ann, there's a twister from the movie Twister.
No.
It really did.
I always thought that movie Twister growing up was about the board game Twister, and then I didn't realize until we watched it in high school that it was about a tornado. I was like, huh, why are people watching a movie about a board
I've been
game?
wrong my entire
I've
life.
been
Did you-
wrong my entire life.
Did you
Well,
watch the
Twister
movie?
was
in
invented
high school,
by a
yeah,
fucking
but like
pervert.
growing
Before
up.
that, you didn't. Okay.
Before I
We all know
didn't.
this.
I was busy hiding from a made-up tornado. No, that was a very important storm to hide from.
It's a twister.
Is that like a
It's a thing.
regional dialect
No, it's
thing
not.
that people
is a
will say
line that
Twister?
people know, though.
I'm sure
Thank
it's a,
you.
but it's not. No.
Yes,
I'm gonna-
Twister is regional. No one says it in the Northeast. I don't.
Yeah, I've never heard someone refer to
Never. Not
Is it
even
twist?
a
once.
tornado as a twister.
Not even once.
I feel like if you call it a twister, you just don't know what a tornado is, and you're like, it
like-
kind of do the
Or-
twist
or-
thing.
Or you've watched The Wizard of Oz.
Twist and
Same
shout.
beat. Podcast
twist
being on
and
Fridays
shout.
throwing me off. True, I was busy tomorrow, unfortunately.
Walk off our baby now.
We represent.
Oh, the whole Munchkin songs is more iconic.
We represent, but are legally distinct from the.
That was good. That was good.
Oh my word.
I love Futurama, man.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Also more iconic.
I'm sad that the new stuff isn't good anymore.
We should just move this. I have a Glinda special edition Barbie doll in my closet, actually, from the Wizard of Oz.
You take it out and pet it at night.
No, it's in a very damaged box.
was
The
just
collector
making
in
sure.
me is very sad.
I was
so.
just
there.
making sure.
I have a Barbie in my car that like hangs out with me.
That's
Carby.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Carby.
it's camping Barbie. She has a backpack and she has a little puppy.
Land shark? Land shark who?
No, Chance. You're thinking of Fat Barbie. That's Carby.
That's true.
Oh, do you remember?
Oh, I'm good.
Do you remember Kirby car? As a Kirby, when Kirby swallows a car.
Kirby?
What the fuck?
I mean, salesman.
Look, the only version of
What is
Kirby I
happening?
acknowledge is the Terminal Montage Kirby.
Which one is that? Is that what the
Thermal
one with the
montage?
4 of them?
No, yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, he does. His videos and stuff.
Knock knock.
Who's
It said land shark, and now it says I mean salesman. Okay. Salesman who?
Please open door.
Please open door. I opened the door. Nom 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 nom. Ah!
Tony,
What
you're
the
supposed
fuck?
to cast
What has
knock
happened?
on the door to see if it's a mimic.
I was fooled. That was a land shark. I thought it was just salesman. The land shark lied to me.
Wait a
Think we
minute.
could do
Is
such a
that
thing?
just Nick, or does he have a partner? Because there were several bubbles, and now they're all gone.
There were 4 of them. I think it's just Nick.
I'm very curious as to how he's doing that, because it's kind of impressive. Just a little bit.
I think I know how, but I'm not going to ruin the magic. It's like if you learn how a magic trick works, you shouldn't tell everyone. You should just let the...
You believe in magic.
I remember one time in a high school activity that I used to partake in, one person was doing magic tricks, but I knew the magic trick. And then they handed it off to me and I did it, and everyone was very mind-fucked that, like...
Anti-land shark.
Anti-land shark squad. Knock knock. Who's... It was the anti-land shark here. Okay, who's there? Or is who's here the anti-land shark squad? Have you seen any sharks? Yeah, I'm missing my left arm because a land shark just bit it off just a few minutes ago.
You went that away.
We've all been there.
Which way? That way.
Could we look inside? Yeah, of course. Come on in. Take a look around, whatever you need. Whatever
You know,
need, you're
sir, if it
welcome
wasn't
to
for
come
that-
in.
It wasn't for that hot.
No, 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 no.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
no! Ah! It's another land shark! How was I fooled twice? Oh, God! No! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Well, the
Okay.
bad news is we're gonna have to amputate the limb. The good news is the shark did
what limb?
most of it for us.
Do you know if Leon is okay? His PC looked and he is off. I'm scared. Also, hello, Tony. No, I haven't spoken to Leon today. Actually, last time I spoke to Leon was a few days ago. Is he strumming? Or is he just not at computer? It scared me? Oh, okay.
Who's to say?
Who's to say? No, his PC made a popping noise and his stream is turned off? Oh, no.
Slightly more terrifying.
That's
Yeah,
upsetting.
I don't know what happened.
He was just adding fresh pop rocks to the cooling system.
Yeah, me. But so I learned.
Maybe he put his dick in his power supply.
Hey, I called
Again?
the anti-land shark squad. They should be here in a couple of minutes. Then who is just here?
Well, if you're here and I'm here, then who's driving the bus?
No, it's if you're here and I'm here, then who's flying this plane?
Then who's been flickering the lights?
Nosferatu.
Hell yeah.
I want some of what they were smoking when they wrote that.
Me
Honestly.
too.
Yeah, land shark roaming. Oh no.
Oh no.
No,
Well-
please. Please.
So is a land shark kind of like a
Suck in
reverse
closer.
mermaid, where it's
Suck
like
in
the
closer.
top half is a shark and the bottom half is just human legs?
Yeah.
No,
That's-
it's land on the bottom half. It's like Earth.
No.
No, it's
Okay.
actually more terrifying.
Land
It's a
sharks
shark,
in
but
closer,
with
but the
crab legs.
anti-land shark squad.
Oh
is
god.
coming.
Oh god.
Okay,
It's
don't
that-
worry. The
it's that
anti-land
fucking,
shark squad is getting close. No, the land shark is getting really close. No. Guys, there's a... Okay, it's going a little further. Okay, whew. The anti-land shark has gotten the land shark, I think. I think it's gotten him.
It's that one Jinji Ito. Fucking
Thank you for the
story.
Oh, it's fighting. Thank you for the hydrate. Since you've been here for a while, appreciate it.
For any of you horror manga
How long
fans
is it
out there,
I've been live for almost 2 hours.
Oh wow, have you really?
at the end.
Was that one?
Anti-land shark man. Land shark biting. Whoa. Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
What is it? Okay, no, he's taken him away. I think.
Oh gosh.
They're not going to come back like Fuse's one. I think is
The
chicken
suspense is
choked the
killing me.
PC too much. That's true. That's possible. See, what you forget to do is you're not actually supposed to put popcorn inside your computer.
Oh no.
No.
Oh damn. I
People,
should figure that out.
people, land shark running. No, don't get
Been doing that
closer.
for years.
Oh, he's running.
No, anti-land shark man. I think he got away. No. Okay, God.
This
gotta
is why I
step
wasn't
away.
cut out to be a lifeguard.
Yeah, you would have to deal with land sharks.
I can't do it.
Okay, they're in the same chat. I think that means they're fighting.
Is the
Land
land
shark
shark in the room
knocking.
with us right now?
Hello? Who's there?
It's like the intense moment in a horror movie. So everything's just anxious.
Flailing? Okay, I don't hear... They're not answering. I think it's okay. But, Moonshadow, hope your evening is going well, friendo. It is nice to see ya. Falling. Land shark falling.
Oh god.
What is it falling from?
The sky. Oh no.
If y'all hear anything like he's alive, the bat is in the closet, and I am plab the funeral. Yep, got it. I understood every word of that.
Me too.
Oh, the land shark is in a net.
Oh shit. You got this, anti-land shark man. I believe
Come
in
on,
you.
anti-land shark man. Oh, I hate typos.
Please,
Yeah,
land shark man.
one typo sometimes can throw off an entire sentence to be the point where, like, I don't know. Guys, I would like to report that the land shark has been taken into custody.
Whew. Round of applause for anti-land shark man.
Anti-land shark man. Beautiful. Wonderful.
Where would we be without his efforts today?
I don't know. Truly, I don't know. Sometimes
Unsung hero of our generation.
it's true. It's very true. Speaking of unsung heroes, I think this is where I'm probably going to wrap up tonight's podcast.
What does that have to do with unsung heroes?
Chance, you should know my segues don't go to. Oh, and then Nick's here, as I was going to say. I'm wrapping up. Nick, I love you.
The timing you had, I was actually gonna come in.
Oh, my timing is so bad. The only reason I'm wrapping up is because I know we're meeting some of your friends in a little bit, so I need to get my dilly dally on.
Don't lie, it's your cool
So-
new friends.
They're
You're cool new friendsing us, aren't you?
they're Gianna's friends.
But they're gotta be your cool new friends.
They're gonna be my cool new friends. Oh my god. You know, I was gonna hang out with someone this weekend if they'd come down or up.
Okay, you know what?
Oh.
Things happened.
I was excited.
Yeah.
I was too. Listen, I have a nice big guest bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Washed the sheets today.
Ooh, very
Ooh.
enticing.
All right. nice and clean. All right.
Love me some clean sheets. What's that thread count like?
Exactly. What's that?
What's that thread count like?
I don't know. They're not high thread count sheets.
Okay. But they're clean.
Nice,
They're
they
clean.
look
Clean
nice.
is the best part.
and they're clean.
They're clean.
Okay. So I got a nice large. guest
Speaking my
bedroom.
language here.
Do you like cats?
Big fan of cats. Wish I could breathe around them, but big
We
fan.
got 2
3
cats
out of 4
and
people
a
that would
very
be in that
large
house at that time would
supply.
also be allergic to them. So
Okay, so we have a very large supply of Claritin, which Aries
Excellent.
has no allergies at all anymore, Tony, because of she takes daily Claritin now.
Oh, shit.
maybe I'll have to take Claritin every day. I'm down there.
I'll
Then.
bring my inhaler.
Yes.
Aries also has
I
inhalers
think
all
he
over.
does.
Oh,
She
thank
has-
God for
because he has
albuterol,
chicken
am I
if you
right?
eat too much.
Big
Yes.
fan of albuterol.
Sticking your
Friend of the pod,
sticking your dick
albuterol.
in the power supply never is a good idea.
No,
Happened
Please,
to our
Mr.
friend. It happened to Potato Salad Derek.
Mr. Buterol is my father.
Yeah,
Call
it
me
happened
Al.
to him, definitely.
Yeah, there wasn't a chance.
Anyways, there's also, if you like movies, there's a movie theater here.
Ooh, big fan of movies.
There you go.
Yeah, we watched.
All right. You can book your
Not a big
trip.
movie fan, but I like
We
seeing
watched. I
movies
think
with
you
people.
should leave in the movie theater.
Yes, we did, baby.
I've never seen that one.
So,
No, it's
Aries
a
is allergic
series.
to the cats?
Oh, that's the
That
show
you're
I'm
not
not
allowed
allowed
to
to watch.
Is Aries
Uh,
allergic to the cats in some way or no?
Yeah, she's allergic.
Have you considered getting a chicken?
I knew a cat named Chicken
No,
one time.
actually.
I knew a chicken and a
not.
cat.
So,
I miss that
so
cat.
I
the
didn't know
idea
chicken and
is,
cat.
and it works for some people and it doesn't work for others. You have the chicken hang around and live with the cat, and when the chicken lays eggs, you eat the eggs because the chicken, or like the chicken's biology has figured out a way to get rid of the things that make you allergic. And
I'm sorry. What?
Is this
Is
real?
that how that works?
Eat chickens.
I'm kind of simplifying it and skipping a couple different things here or there, but apparently them being in proximity with each other
chicken.
means that the chicken has to deal with it, so the chicken's system, like I would say immune system, deals with it, and it gets passed on to the egg, and if you eat the egg, you benefit from it as well. Somewhat.
That sounds
If
great.
that's the case, why don't they do that with like fucking peanuts and shit?
It doesn't work for everything. Also, this only works for some people, not for everyone.
All right.
Or
time to
hear me
get
out, you
chickens.
just get a bird instead.
Again, it doesn't work for everyone. It's kind of a weird thing.
I'm just saying,
This is very interesting, though.
a pet bird would be nice, you know?
I mean,
I like
birds
the
are
chicken.
nice.
Hold on. Final.
The cats
final
might just
selling
kill the
point?
chicken, though.
Final selling point. Do you like Target?
I'm a big fan of Target.
Who doesn't like Target? Am I right?
I like Target.
I like when I go to
We
Target
have-
for one thing and then I leave with 60 things and not the thing I went in for.
Listen, I don't mean to brag, but Target is a 6-minute drive, door to door. And I don't mean to brag, but it's actually a super Target.
Oh shit, I'm sold. I'm packing my bags right now, actually. I'll see you
gotta
tomorrow.
love- You gotta love slightly upscale Walmart.
Exactly, baby.
True. Speaking of
Bougie
slightly
Walmart,
upscale
some would say.
Walmart, this actually is where I'm going to end the podcast. So,
gonna go
thank
hang
you
out at
everyone for watching. Yeah, we're going to Walmart right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you everyone for being on. And we will catch you next week, maybe on a Saturday for once. So, we will see you then. Can I get a Pickle Weasel and a Wickle Weasel in the chat, please?
Keep
Come
him
on, please.
hostage. You can't
I don't
leave.
think I will.
Come on, please. Come on. Come on.
I did it.
Thank you, Chance.
God damn.
I won't hold you hostage.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.